Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video, I'm on the game. Anyways, if you're wondering why I'm not on my account, because this one isn't mine, well, I mean it is. I do own this account, but it's not my main account. I'll explain why in a second, but first let me explain what game I'm playing. So, like a week ago, a YouTuber named Blandspot DM'd me. He said, "Hey buddy, you wanna test this game?" I said, oh yeah I do. So he gave me access, and I've been playing the game. But the reason I'm on my alt account instead of my main is because when I went to go play for the second time, my main account just got glitched and now it won't work. So for now at least, I'm on my alt account. And this game is called Anime Switch. It's coming out in, I'm pretty sure, 4 days at the time of recording this at least. A bunch of other content creators are also about to get access to the game. I was one of the first, well, I don't know about one of the first, but I was before pretty much everybody. Because this game is inspired by Anime Dimensions, pretty sure at least. Because when Blandspot invited me, he started talking about Anime Dimensions a lot. Plus, he invited me, an Anime Dimensions YouTuber. Anyways, this game is like Anime Dimensions mixed with a tower defense game. And it's a really cool concept. The game is actually pretty fun. You can get gems, which I have 600 right now, and you summon for what are called switches. And you can make your own team and stuff, and once you're in game, you can actually, I'll just show it to you. So you go to play, you create, and let's just do the first stage. So when you go in, well, maybe I probably should have started talking when the loading screen was over. Anyways, you'll see it says Q and E right here, and this is to switch your characters. I think it's pretty cool. So let's go and go over here and kill some fellers. Ichigo, he's not the greatest character. I do have him evolved right now though, so he is actually pretty good. But the first version isn't that good. Anyway, my best character right now is probably Sanji. Oh yeah, he does a ton of damage, and his iframe or his moves are both iframes, and you can move while using his moves. So he's just really good for this. Plus, his moves are all full AOE, and well, you probably did notice this, but I'm moving my character not with WSD while I'm walking around like that, but I'm controlling where my character looks with my mouse. Which took a little while to get used to, and I didn't really like it at first, but once I got used to it, it's pretty good. But I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the lobby real quick. I mainly wanted to go back because I have some gems I want to spend. Also, there is music for the lobby and stuff, which is kind of obvious. It's just I had it off, and I prefer it to be off. The music's good and I like it. I just don't like music in lobbies that much. Let me go ahead and spend my gems real quick. Which banner do I want to spin on? So there's a regular banner which resets every hour, and it has all these rarities and it'll reset the characters. And then there's this banner. You can get anything from it. So, and the chance of getting a mythic is also higher. Now, I don't disclose this, but if it's like Anime Adventures, then that means this banner has a pity for mythics, and this one doesn't. But I'm gonna go ahead and spin on this banner just because I want to spin on this banner. Come on, buddy. Come on. Nothing good so far. I don't need another Sanji. Crap! Hold on, I still have extra gems. This is the way it goes. Oh crap, I didn't get anything good. I'm gonna go into a fit of rage. There's also an infinite mode, which I actually do really like. I even took the time to get to wave 100, which took me like 2 hours. But it let me complete a quest that said kill 5,000 enemies, and that gave me like 1,500 gems. So you could say I was pretty rich after doing that. Plus I got like 200, 300 gems from the infinite, and I got like 300 from completing the quest over here. You could say I was kind of balling. I had 4,000 gems, and I got nothing. And actually, I'm pretty sure I recorded a video of me spinning. If I did, then I'll put it on screen right now. But before I actually go get into some gameplay, I want to stress the thing I hate most about this game. Evolving. So, this doesn't look too bad, right? These ranged marines, though. They're so hard to get. I've been playing this game. I probably have about 10, 15 hours on this game. 15 ranged marines. What? I've killed like 7,000. Okay, hold on. The way you get these guys, I probably should have disclosed this first, is when you kill a ranged marine, you have a 2% chance of it dropping. But there's so little ranged marines, and it's only a 2% chance. I just get none. I've killed like probably around 7 to 8,000 enemies in this game. I have 15. I need 50 to evolve Tundra. Let me click on. I need 50. Now I just looked at Nezuko. She only needs 25, but that's still really bad. I do kind of want to evolve Sanji though. So Ichigo, he's really easy to evolve. I accidentally evolved him twice instead of once. But they definitely need to make it a little bit easier to evolve things. I like when games are hard. It's just that it's not hard, it's time consuming. Way too much, way too much. So please, buff the chances of the range marines, please. So Ichigo, I have him awakened, but I'm not going to use him because he's kind of hard to use. I'm going to use characters that are easy since I'm recording. Actually, I haven't used Tanjiro yet because when he came out, he was locked for developers only. But now today I can actually play as him, so I'm gonna try him. Some characters are not playable still though, like Killua, Trunks. Law, I got really hyped up for. I'll use him, but he sucks. He's horrible. Where is he? I did equip him, right? Yeah, I'm equipped. He's just not showing. Anyways, let's just go into the game. I'm gonna be trying out Naruto first because I haven't used him. So the dungeons slash dimensions slash story mode in this game isn't very fast paced, which sometimes I like, sometimes I don't like. But for this game, I do feel like it should be more fast paced. Ah crap! I accidentally switched to Naruto. I do realize though, I was supposed to be Naruto anyways. Alright, his melees look pretty strong, but he looks pretty weak. So there's also these little barrels right here that once you hit them, they can drop HP, which is this. They can drop coins, which I actually don't know what coins are used for yet, but I have a lot of them. So whenever I can use them for something, you best bet I'm going to be using them. They can also drop stamina, which you have stamina on your moves, so you can't just spam them. Naruto doesn't really look like he's that good. I'm only going to show you Law, though. Law, he works like how he actually does in the anime. You make a little room, and you can only use your abilities inside of that room. And only the people inside of the room are going to be damaged. So like this guy out there. Okay, he got hit because that was a projectile. But like if I do this, he won't die. Which is a good thing. But if I come up here, I can't use it. Why can't I? Okay. They changed him. Before you just weren't able to use your moves. You can use your moves, but it's still going to be inside that room. I do like how he works because it's actually like the anime. But they should definitely make the room a little bit bigger. But let's go and use Sanji. This one right now is my favorite character. A really annoying part about this game though is the little fellers that have these purple dots above their head. So you see this guy has a blue dot with an arrow on it. And what he does is he just shoots at you. These guys are the least annoying. I don't really care about them. They kind of suck. These guys with red dots above their head and swords, they'll come and attack you. And then there's these guys with purple on their head. I don't think they have an icon like these guys with a arrow or swords. But what they do is they just spawn like a full troop of fellows that just... I don't know, it's a full troop of fellows. I think they spawn 1 or 2 ranged marines, and then they'll spawn like 5 normal guys to come and hit you. And these guys don't just stand there or come at you. They run away from you like this. It's so annoying. The AI in this game is just so silly. And they run at player speed, so you have to dash to catch up with them. But let's go and speedrun this. Alright gang, we made it to the boss. So Sanji's also really good for boss killing because the boss... Oh, I don't have any stamina left. Let's see how good Law is for bosses. I don't know gang, he's not looking too good. This boss is really easy though. So pretty much anybody's good for it. But so there you go. That's a stage completed right there. So there you go. The game is pretty much, like I said, a tower defense game and Anime Dimensions just combined. And I do like it. It's really satisfying to play the game. It does kind of look boring, and it kind of is the first time you're playing it. But the more you learn about the game, the more fun it gets. Also, you can level up your switches. I call them characters, but they're meant to be called switches. And when you level them up, you get little stat points for them. And you get stat points for them. The worst one, in my opinion, is probably strength. Well, for most people. Characters like Zoro, strength is really good for because he's mainly used because of his melee. It's real big boy strong. And Sanji is mainly used because of his ability, so I just put it in ability and usage. Same thing with someone like Tanjiro, but since he's more of a boss killer, I like to put more in ability. And I really do want to evolve Tanjiro, but he's just too hard to evolve, so I'm probably gonna have to end up evolving Nezuko. I would evolve Sanji, but he only goes into a unique. So he's still probably really good, but I'd rather have a mythic than a unique. So after you complete the first story, you're gonna want to go down here to travel, and then you can see this map up here, and these are all the worlds. So you have the first story, second story, third story. I think this one's the fourth one, and this one's the fifth one. I don't have any reason to think that. I just think that. And once you get here, you're home. You're home. You made it. So then you can do the second story. I think it's a really cool way to get to another story instead of it just being a UI. But if you don't want to do that, after you go for the first time, you can go to the stories and just quick travel. So last time I checked, the Attack on Titan story wasn't fully finished. So I do want to check on it. So what was happening was when you would load into the third story, there just wouldn't be mobs, so you couldn't complete it. But that was yesterday, so let's see what they've done. So the second story, which is Namek, is not hard. It's also super easy. But the Attack on Titan story, which is the third one, is so hard. And it doesn't look like there's any mobs yet. I don't really like the Attack on Titan story because since your camera is positioned like this and you can't move it, your camera just kind of goes into these buildings. I'm gonna see if my main account is still glitched. Because they did say they were going to try and work on my account, see if they can fix it, see if I can play. The reason I want to play on my main account, though, is because they gave me mythics, baby. Oh, yeah. Free mythics for me. Also, this ability does -1 damage. How do you do -1? Does it just take my HP? So what would happen is I would go into play, and I would just create it, go in, and I'd be stuck on the loading screen. So let's go in and see. Yeah, and it doesn't look like I'm going to load in, so I'm still glitch, gang. Alright, so now I'm going to use my main team. Actually, instead of Jinbei, I'm going to use Nezuko. I haven't really used her much, because I just got her. And let's do the only story I haven't showed you guys yet, which was Namek. So let's go and go there. You can also set your spawn point, so whenever you join the game, you spawn in the world you want to. Oh, and another thing. Oh yeah, we got the gambling over here. The traits, in my opinion, are kind of mid. They did decrease the rarity. I'm pretty sure Hero used to be 0.4, and Midas was like 0.8 or something. But the way you get rerolls is a really free-to-play way. You go here and you spin for them. It's a low chance, but you can get rerolls. Also, if you're wondering what this is, it's literally half a reroll. So if you go here, you can just if you have 3 halves, should be 2 halves, but because they just don't know math. But if you have 3 of them, alright, you can spin. Or if you just have 1, you can spin. Well, let's go and do some story. Alright, let's give myself a bit of a challenge and do the 5th story. I'm about to blaze through this. This is about to be so easy. I can't attack him. Aw, crap. Mister, please just let me back in, mister. I didn't do anything wrong. Alright, let's go back home. Alright, watch me go, gang. This is going to be detrimental to this society. Come on! Dude, this is why these little purple guys are annoying. It's always your kind. Fools. Fools, I tell you. Alright, I'm gonna go and use Ichigo's Awakening. Check this out. Oh yeah. Big man upstairs. He's got some pretty cool effects on him right here. What is that? There's this big... Okay, never mind. Well, I missed everybody. Yeah, you knew you weren't gonna get out of that one. Tough luck. Alright, it's official. I'm out of stamina. So I'm gonna go and switch over to Sanji. Oh crap. Got him in the nick of time. Ah crap. I still can't awaken? I have 100% awakening. At least I think that's what this is. Yeah. Come on, buddy. Time's up. Frick! Frick! Now you spawn more guys. Let's just use Sanji. Come on, buddy. I also feel like the mobs are way too spaced apart. I know these aren't, but when mobs spawn, they'll be way too spaced apart. Which wouldn't be a problem if my abilities were at a bigger scale than they are. But look at this. These guys are so spaced apart. I have to go all frick. Well, flip. I have to go all the way around here. Boom, 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 boom. I don't really have much to say about the game. It's just really unique. Tower defense games are common nowadays, but anime dungeon, especially anime dungeon, but dungeon type games are just very uncommon. I'm pretty sure Anime Dimensions is the only one. I enjoy playing it. It's not like a kind of game that I would get on and start grinding. It's a kind of game that I would just play for fun. But it's not really like a game I could just sit down and start grinding for like 4 or 5 hours. I think I could only play this game for like 2 hours at a time, 2 or 3 hours, without getting really bored. If I had my friends on, which they can't be because they don't have access, but if I let my friends on when the game comes out and we all play, I think it'd be kind of nice to just play and have fun. It's different from Anime Dimensions where it's really competitive. I don't know why Anime Dimensions players are actually so competitive. I'm pretty competitive. Well, not anymore. I feel like I'm retired. And the story does take like a really long time. The maps aren't that big, but they use every spawn twice, which is kind of annoying. Sometimes I'll think, like if I finish this group of mobs over here, I'll be ready to go over here, which this is where the boss is. I'll be ready to go over here. And then boom, more mobs spawn right behind me. I get bombarded with bullets, real life bullets. And real life has nothing to do with the game. When did this boss have 1,000 HP? What? Hacker! Is he gonna use the ability? Oh, he did. Didn't do anything. Are you dumb? Why'd you do that? Did I did I disconnect again? Come on, buddy. I didn't do it. I didn't do nothing to you. You're just mad because you're British. I'm pretty sure, if you want me to just take a wild guess, uneducated guess, I think I might have disconnected just now. Maybe. We gotta wait and see. Or we don't have to. Anyways, if you're a fan of tower defense games, or dungeon games, or maybe even anime games, or even Battlegrounds games, actually, this has kind of got all of them all in one, then I definitely would recommend checking out this game when it comes out, which is, as I said, I think in the beginning, around 4 days, which is either Friday or Saturday of this week. But if you want me to honestly rate the game, I know it's in testing, so it's definitely got a lot of bugs, and it's not finished. I'd probably give this game a 7 or 8 out of 10. It's a pretty good game. I think it should just be a little bit more fast-paced, because that's kind of what Roblox wants nowadays. I mean, there's some Roblox players that will just be playing little boy games, but if you're going to make a game like this, you're probably going to make it fast-paced, unless it's actually a tower defense game, but it's not, so it's pretty close, though. It's basically a tower defense game, but if you played as your units. I think it's a really cool idea. They got pretty creative with it. But the main thing I want them to do is make cooler traits. These suck. Midas is cool. And Godspeed. But Hero? I would have to spend 1,000 times on average to get this. I don't want Hero. I want something like the coolest person ever or something like that. Anyways, I would check this game out when it comes out. I'll probably be streaming it. And I'll make more videos on it soon. Hopefully before the game comes out. I might just do a whole video of me just doing story and infinite. But for now, I just kind of showcase the game and talked about it, talked about things I like, things I don't like. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video where I throw a raccoon in the garbage and then realize that's kind of animal abuse, and then I get it out of the garbage and let it roam free. Goodbye.